Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the first ever reaction of How to Get Away with Murder. Season 1, episode number 1, the pilot episode. Been dying to watch this show. I think even before I even started, doing these little reactions and recording myself watching shows, like this has always been something on my list. A big fan of Grey's Anatomy for a brief moment. I can't say that I'm still a Grey's Anatomy fan because I know for sure I think they're still going on as we speak, which is crazy. But for a really good stretch, I really enjoyed, Grey's Anatomy. I know same writer, I believe producer is a part of this, if I'm not mistaken. But nonetheless, man, have I heard so many great things about this. It's just such like it's down my alley, if you will, because of the fact that it's a thriller, it's suspenseful, it's who did it, how did they do it? You know what I mean? It's all those things that just make me go, ooh, yay. And then we get Viola Davis on top of that. And so I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited. If you are, don't forget to check Patreon. Probably by the time you see this on YouTube, it's going to be 4 episodes in, 5 episodes in. We'll see. But nonetheless, you know what time it is. Buckle your seatbelts. Let's ride.
Is what gets us caught.
You are not thinking straight.
What do you suggest?
There's something that doesn't involve carrying a body across campus on the busiest night of the year.
Right, Laurel. Even if we get it out of the house unseen, the ground is frozen.
We have all night
Jeez,
today.
we're getting so many names right now.
What are you talking about?
This is
Tails, we leave it where it is, okay?
And it's gonna pan away. I knew it.
I promised myself I wouldn't hide in the back of the class.
I'm engaged.
Oh? Oh no, I wasn't hitting on.
Seats are assigned. There's a chart over there.
Jeez, I mean, he didn't even say anything. He just
Nice try, player.
making small talk.
Find your seat. You don't want to be.
Michaela Pratt.
So we've established the actus reus. What was the mens rea? Wesley Gibbons.
Wesley. Lost and confused.
Mens rea?
Laurel Castillo.
Never take a learning opportunity away from another student. No matter how smart you need everyone to think you are.
Why you ain't telling that to Michaela?
before we move on, are there any other
Those other
questions?
people have their hands up.
Plan. Mr. Gibbons,
Yes?
You'll go last. An unenviable position, seeing that no two students will be allowed to present the same idea.
use the
Oh,
resources in this
man.
office, Gina's discovery
That's
file,
not
my
fair at all.
library, the people who know.
Oh, our murder weapon.
Consider this your immunity idol.
You take that back right now.
The winner can turn this in at any point to get out of an exam. Now go. Find the defense that will free our client.
Very intrigued so far.
First assistant, your music. I normally wouldn't ask to turn it down, but
She's
today was my
going
first
through
day of law
something,
school and I have this.
No.
What?
The last guy who lived in your apartment was a law student. I put up with his crazy loud rabbit sex and his nervous breakdown. You can deal with this.
But
Dude, that's not even fair. That's not him.
Here. I wiped the sink down with bleach after I washed it. Now what?
we put it back.
Let's just get the hell out of here now.
I mean, won't she notice that her rug is missing?
This car one of yours?
Okay, we're just gonna drop the body right here. Hey, it's not what it looks like. Oh, they can't keep doing that to me.
My car, sir.
Oh, I was gonna
Blocking
say.
the sidewalk.
Affair had access to his office and knew what aspirin looked like his blood pressure pill. So, what better way to get revenge than to kill your cheating husband and pin it on his mistress? Thank you.
Shit, dude, I was about to say, like, going last would be the absolute worst thing.
Take a seat, Miss Pratt.
Where's Gina?
Gina's one of them, while Mr. Kaufman represents the wealthy and out of touch.
Attempted murder, therefore, is a bogus, inaccurate charge.
We don't know where Gina was.
I think not. I think not, indeed.
This guy's so over the top.
Mr.
Do we have
Gibbons?
anything? We have nothing?
Right. This way, her poisoning him was an act of self-defense. and I'll just go stand over there.
No, I like it though.
No, sit.
I like it. It's thinking out of the box.
See you in the courthouse at 9.
Oh, Professor Keating,
So
we have
we should
torts
bury
at
the
9
body
tomorrow, then
that we're
property at
dealing with.
11, so
The
I'm
way
not
you're
sure how you-
whining right now makes me believe you think I'm your mother, Miss Pratt. Show up tomorrow or drop out of the competition. It's that simple.
She's intense though. She's really
I was his
intense.
first assistant.
Similar to Prosecutor William Shirt.
Yes?
Prosecutor William Shirt is blue, Miss Tanner.
Oh.
Are you colorblind?
Yes. But I know what I saw
Oh,
that morning.
shit.
So whether the pill.
So I called every optometrist covered under her insurance, found hers, then pretended to be a claims provider to get the receptionist to admit she has a condition called achromatopsia. It causes color blindness. Step 1, discredit the witness.
Boom.
Might as well hand you the trophy right now, Miss
I was
Pratt.
about to say.
But I won't.
Professor?
Okay then.
Hell out.
Whoa, I did not think we were gonna
Hey.
walk in on that.
I'm so you discredited the first assistant today, and
You
that's
had an idea. I'm telling you it's a bad one. Good night, Seth.
Wes.
Wes. I was about to say it's
Right.
Wes. Oof. Okay. Very tough to impress her.
How'd you get this?
I thought all you wanted from me were those emails.
So he is. Connor is
but I
gay.
want this too.
I just assumed it was part of the discovery file.
It wasn't, which means it was obviously obtained illegally.
Enough. Did you write this email, Mr. Bryant?
Yes.
Just like
You
that.
have to side with the defense here.
Everyone's found a clever way to find things.
How's it going so far? Has she gone full terrorist on you yet or no?
Excuse me?
I'm
Wife?
sorry. Who's your wife?
Professor Keating.
Oh,
There she is.
shoot.
Yes, your ears were burning.
Should they be?
Now, don't worry, I didn't spill any secrets. Well,
Oh,
not yet, at least.
crap. Ooh, she is. Ooh. She's testing him. She's testing him, isn't she?
Hey, who's there?
Hold up. Hold up. A lot is being said right now. Why did Laurel have a picture of Frank half naked? Oh, man.
Why is Frank calling you?
What?
I saw your phone, Laurel. What the hell's going on?
Why did he have no shirt on? Looking like he was sexting you.
I'll just. Go.
I'm like a little scared of this woman now. I'm like borderline scared. Cause she's lying. Right?
Maybe. I kind of had a weird night. Could use a drink. Or 10.
I can't tonight.
Sorry.
Someday. Someday, Wes, you'll have that drink with her.
So you.
Who's that? No idea.
Oh, wow. The guy she was sleeping with.
Professor.
The hell out.
What the hell is this?
She is
Where were you
legit
2
something
nights ago,
else.
Detective?
No. I was not.
Where were you then? Home, perhaps? Taking care of your wife? I hear she's recently been diagnosed with cancer.
Even worse. What the hell?
I was at a friend's.
Yes.
Yes. I am.
Some way, somehow, even when they're like against the wall, she pulls them out.
Saw justice.
Okay, then.
The other ones joining us will be Asher Millstone,
Okay, Asher.
Michaela Pratt,
Oh, thank God.
Laurel Castillo,
Why Wes?
and because
If
our
Wes is gonna
workload
join.
has grown, I decided to hire one more of you.
Why Wes? I need to
And
hear.
that one will be Wes Gibbons.
Why?
I think the water thingy's upstairs.
The body.
I'm sorry.
No, it's just those poor parents.
I bet you the boyfriend did it.
Well, we're about to spend a whole season figuring it out. Oh my God. Whoa, man. What an episode, man. What a freaking episode. When I tell you guys, my hands, my palms are sweaty. That's exactly what I want out of a show like this. That's exactly what I want. Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb. Okay? And maybe I'm way off. So obviously the person that was murdered right there at the end was Sam, which is obviously Professor Keating's husband. I have a gut feeling that the person who killed Lila, who was the body that was found in the water tank, was indeed Professor Keating. Maybe I'm way out of there. Maybe I look stupid. But the reason I say that is there must have been something between Sam and Lila that occurred that got Keating mad, which made her in part kill and get away with the killing of Lila, but then needed to cover up her tracks, so she had the 4 students kill her husband. I don't know. Maybe that's way out there. Maybe that's way off. But for our first little episode guess, I'll run with it. So basically what we have here in this episode is an introduction to what we're basically going to have for the season. And that is someone in Professor Keating who is absolutely so scary to even to see her operate the way she operates. It's terrifying. But there are people like that. We are literally studying the criminal law of defense, and they're basically these lawyers. And I'm not saying, oh, well, no, I guess to be, for the most part, a good defense lawyer, you have to be really good at all the things that she wrote down, making people doubt, doing and going above and beyond to gain information and knowledge. It's crazy. It's really crazy. So we have 4 students that we're introduced to. It seems as though Wes is going to be the guy that we're going to follow, at least his journey outside. They're all going to be very important characters, but it seems like Wes, we're kind of following his steps since he's the new student, and since he's, like he said, he just got approved, if you will, from the waiting list 2 days prior to school starting. So it seems as though we're going to follow Wes. We have Connor, it seems as though Connor, he may or may not be gay / bi, but it seems like he has a very similar mindset of Keating. And I think it's because he must have had taken some sort of course with her prior to this or something, because his mindset is very similar to hers. And the fact that he was willing to sleep with that guy for information shows that. It seems as though Michaela is going to be somewhat of the overachiever in a sense. It's really hard to read her. She definitely does know her stuff, and she was the first one to get a major clue to kind of crack open the case. So I guess you can say there's no one I dislike. I can say that out the gate. No character in here seems pointless. They all come with it. They all are bringing it. Laurel, it seems as though she is going to fall under the little Frank spell, which is, I guess if Frank, finds you to be somewhat appealing and attractive, that he goes after, or maybe it's, I don't know, but definitely the picture on her phone that was called from Frank was him. It was a sex photo, man. It was definitely him nude, making the sex face and everything. So Laurel's going to get involved with Frank in ways that at least that I didn't want to be the case, but that's what's going on. Other things that we have going on, we have Rebecca, who I'm not sure what Rebecca is to Griffin, because it said Lila was the girlfriend of Griffin, if I'm not mistaken. So what does that make Rebecca? Because Rebecca and Griffin were going pretty much at it like as if they were a couple. So that's something I have to kind of focus more on and pay attention to more in the episodes to come. But it seems as though maybe Wesley and Rebecca are going. Maybe they're siblings. Maybe Griffin and Rebecca are siblings. But I know for sure eventually Wesley and Rebecca are going to become closer and closer. He's trying to study for, obviously this very intense class. And she's just blasting music saying that the last person that used to live where he's living now used to make living where she is terrible. The sex that they would have and everything in that apartment. So now she's just gonna blast music and be a nuisance, if you will. And so now Wesley has to pay for that. The biting on the bed frame, very confusing. The teeth marks. Was the stuff that he was living in that little apartment, was that not his? Was it like a dorm or something? And you're just kind of given that space to live in? I'm not sure entirely how it works, but that's something else. Trying to think off the top of my head. The thing that Wesley walked in on, where obviously Keating was, giving up the goods, if you will, to a friend of hers in return of that friend, no, actually, no. Now that I think about it, she went ahead and planned this prior. She had to have, right? Because she got him in that room. Unless, you know what I mean? Oh man, this show right now. The thoughts that you have afterwards where you're trying to put two and two together. That's what I wanted, man. I wanted that in the show, and it looks like we have exactly that. Hopefully you guys, man, enjoyed the reaction, the review of this, first episode. I'm definitely excited to keep, getting further and further into the series. I think Viola Davis does a really good job, actress-wise as Professor Keating. So far, like I said, student-wise, teacher-wise, husband-wise, I'm enjoying it. I think this first season is going to be finding who killed Lila. I personally think already out the gate that it was Keating. I could be way the hell off. Who knows? It's very hard to trust anything she says because of the fact that she comes off so, oh my gosh, she comes off so lawyer that it's like, damn, dude, she's good at what she does, man. She is good at what she does. But that's the episode. Like I said, hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. With that being said, catch you guys later. Peace.